I'm very curious, Messina, because they tend to describe the music that Cult Jam makes as sort of pop, but also adult contemporary. Is there a way though that the band tends to describe the music you all make?
No, I think it's we're no, I think we're very dance, but R&B. We have a lot of R&B flavor to this album, more so than usual than what Cult Jam has done in the past.
Mike, when you were growing up, who were some of the artists that influenced you as the musician you are today?
Wow. Well, the first artist I've ever been exposed to was the Jackson Five, and then James Brown, and then Earth, Wind& and Fire, people like that. Yeah. So those were my early influences. Those are the people that made me want to be an entertainer, listening to those artists.
What about you, Messina?
Oh my goodness. I had so much inspiration growing up, but I think the main ones were Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, even Janet Jackson. Like I was definitely influenced by them. TLC, amazing. I think it kind of helped shape my musical identity.
Messina, how did the three of you find each other?
Man, we found each other through Grinder. No, let me stop. I'm kidding. Um,
Ah, dang.
no, uh, I kid
Y'all
too
are
much.
just in this weird throuple at this point.
I kid too much. I kid too much. No, so Alex, who was just briefly in the chat, I don't know what happened, but he's a working musician in my circuit up here in the Northeast. And I'm also a working musician as well. And we have a mutual friend together. And that mutual friend was telling me about Alex's idea of kind of rebranding and renovating Cult Jam. And at first, it was like supposed to be like a tribute thing, and I think I was supposed to be with like two other girls. But then once they got a load of like the stuff that I've done and in previous projects and everything like that, they're like, yo, I think we can actually do something as original band Cult Jam, and that's how basically like we just got together like that. But it was through a mutual friend that knows Alex and me that he was like, hey, like you check this out.
Alex, holding back the years is a complete jam. No pun intended. Where did the idea for it come from?
Came from Mike Hughes, actually. He presented it to
Yeah.
me. He said he would think it would sound good if Messina did like a female version of it. And we did it.
Mike, how hands-on were you then sort of crafting Messina's voice for this and your vision for the song?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that she would put a different spin on it. It was a beautiful song already. I always loved the song, and I knew that she put a really nice spin on it, and we would give it a good soulful sound, and just her vocals would be so light and beautiful that everyone could relate to it. So yeah, I was right too.
Messina, had you heard the Simply Red version and sort of crafted your voice in a different format, or you didn't want that original track to sort of influence you in any way for your version of it?
I did hear the original track because I remember that song growing up. That song was everywhere still. Like everywhere. But I did want to give it like a different spin and everything like that. Just so it's a little more distinct.
Mike, what have the fans been saying to you guys about your version of the song?
Oh, wow. People really love it. I mean, it's such a song that has variety of fans, good crossover appeal. People like it. People like who listen to R&B, people like who listen to adult contemporary, people like it to listen to pop music. You know what I mean? So it's definitely like within our genre of music that, Cult Jam has been putting down for for the last 40 years, so it's, you know,
Alex, Mike talked a little bit about crafting, holding back the years, but do you all tend to have a way that you go about your songwriting? Is there a typical process you all have for when you are crafting a song? Do you need like a beat before you can find lyrics around it? Or does Mike handle
Uh,
most of the music writing?
it all depends. Depends on the song, because sometimes a song could be beat driven, and then we'll work off the beat, or sometimes it can come from a melody idea. Um, like like our other song, um, I lost the name of it. The first song. Mike, help me out.
what love can do, what love
What
can
Love
do.
Can Do was based off of like the melody, kind of the
Yeah,
music
yeah,
melody, and then the beat came.
yeah, yeah.
So it all
Right.
depends on the type of song it is, I guess.
Right, right. Depends on who had the idea and pushed it forward and said to the other guys, hey guys, I love this
Yeah,
idea.
it could
Let's
be a
see what
vocal
we can
idea,
do.
anything.
Right, right. So whoever just really loves the idea so much and pushes it forward, then everyone
Yeah.
else jumps on and makes something happen. Yeah.
Mike, it sounds like you were very hands-on as well when it came to the production side, especially for this song. How often do you all handle your own production on the music you make?
On CultJam Love, we did all the production. On
Yeah.
CultJam Love, we did all the production. We get together. We wear different hats. Because this is the ball game where music is now. You know what I mean? So we're studio engineers and producers and recording artists and we're the whole gamut. Production and promotion, so, we wear all the hats, you know.
Christina, have you all been working on a full album or an EP coming here soon?
Well, the album is out. It's already out on the platforms. Yeah. So, we've been working on that for a year, but we've been just kind of trickling singles here and there. But the whole project is out.
Yeah, CultJam Love came out officially last week. And
Wow.
yeah, it's the full album and the two previous songs we released, What Love Can Do and Come My Way. What Love Can Do and Come My Way both came before this song, Holding Back the Years. So yeah, we've been steadily promoting each song from the album and letting people hear what Cold Jam sounds like these days.
What sounds like Alex and Mike have a little difficulty remembering the song title. So let me ask
Ah,
Christina. I'm just
We're the
playing.
old ones. We're the old ones.
that's the first thing that goes. Well, the second thing actually.
Christina, what are some of your favorite songs off Cult Jam Love?
Some of my favorite songs, my goodness. I love the song "What Love Can Do." That's my jam. We have a remix of that song too called "House Love," and I'm all about house music. I love it. And there's another one. We didn't release it as a single, but I just imagine a music video with it, in a strip club somewhere, and uh, it's called "You Sexy." That's what it's called. Yeah. So
Alex, what do you think it is about Cult Jam that's just continuing, or what do you think it is about Cult Jam Love that just has made it a fast fan favorite album for people who love R&B, for people who just need a good summer song? What is it you think about the music that you've made for this album?
I think we're coming from a lot of different places, so it should appeal to a lot of different people. We're not coming from one angle like the old stuff. We're coming from different angles, and we got more in the tank too. So it's just a matter of releasing, after this, releasing some more cutting edge stuff.
All right. Mike, do you all have some upcoming live shows? Maybe ones where you'll be performing Holding Back the Years?
Oh yeah, we just did a couple of shows. We were just in Philly last week or a week before,
Oh,
and right now we're focusing really just on the promotion of this because we have to do everything ourselves. So it really takes a lot of focus
sure.
to do all the promotion, and that's what we're really right now focusing on. And then go back into the shows again by later this year. So, I mean, performing is what we're about. Cold Jam has always been a performance band. We always put on a great show and a lively show. And that's what we're looking forward to doing. So once we really get into uh, letting more and more people hear CultJam Love, we're going to get back on the road.
Messina, is there an artist or artists that you would love to see Cult Jam collaborate with in the future? A little Bruno Mars, maybe?
I have said Bruno Mars before, so you kind of speaking my language right now. I have said Bruno Mars before,
Little
yes.
Lady Gaga?
You know what? I feel like we're so versatile. Like we could pretty much collaborate with anybody and make magic.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Amen. Alex, what would you all like to say to the people who are fans and supporters of Cult Jam, people that continue to enjoy and support the music you make?
Say that one more time.
What would you like to say to fans of Cult Jam, people who support the incredible music you all make?
Buy our music. Buy our music. Come to
Download
our shows.
Spotify, Apple Tunes.
Yeah, right, right, right.
We have a lot to
Uh,
offer.
it's interesting, from the days when people used to go into the record store and see the album cover and say, "Oh,
Download, right? Everything's
it's the
download.
new song." Yeah, yeah. So to get things out to people in this fast lane of information, where people look at something for 5 seconds, and listen to something for 15 seconds. It's really important for us really to let people, to make our space and everything that's going on and let people hear us and see us. So and it's really important for fans to support what an artist is trying to do, to really get behind it, like I say, because you're not going into the record store and picking up the album, So with everything that's going on, it's important that for fans to to support and to go to your websites and go to your things and then come out to shows. So that's what I say. Come out, show your support for the bands that you love. If you really love them, really give them the support.